What's up, guys? It's Jimmy303. Today I'm actually doing this video for my iPhone. I apologize for the shakiness ahead of time. But the reason I'm doing this is because I've reboxed my JVC Everio G-Series camera. And I'm going to do an unboxing because it has everything in it except one thing, which I will talk about in a second. So, first off, when you originally got this from the store, you got the nice packaging. It tells all the details. 14 hours of ultra fine recording. I don't know if you guys can see that. You get 14 hours of ultra fine, 21 hours of fine, 28 of normal, and 75 of economy. Which those are the different shooting modes. I usually use ultra fine, which makes my videos very good. 60 gigabyte hard drive, very, very awesome. Laser touch operation, not bad. I'll talk about that in a second. Share station, compatible. I don't even think that exists anymore. Micro SD card slot. Now this is something that I love because it can hold up to a 4 gigabyte micro SD card, which is really nice. That way you can carry multiple of those if you need to, maybe 2 of them. That way you have extra 8 gigabytes, just in case. If you need to, you can get more. 35 times optical zoom. It's very nice. Of course, the rest of your share station and backup battery. And then here's the other view. And right there, if you can see that little blue, that's the laser touch navigation, more information. Alright, so I'm just going to flip this open. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this all with one hand and it's actually kind of difficult. So you flip it open, you got all these warnings, yada da. And then you have your manuals. Like I said, I pretty much have everything from the original box. And then you open that even further. Sorry guys. So this is a tangled mess, but it's all in here, not the way it was originally packaged. When this was originally packaged, there actually was a plastic piece just to keep the batteries, different metal pieces from touching anything else. That's been long gone for probably about a year. So you got your battery, which I believe was actually in this slot. Your cable, which actually plugs into the battery station right here. And I do like this at some point, and sometimes I don't. Because if my battery does die, I have to take my battery off and stick it there, which when I'm shooting YouTube sucks. I can't just plug my camera straight into the wall and run it that way. Of course, you have your remote, which has start and stop or record. You can zoom in, zoom out with it, take pictures, info, cycle through everything, play it, playlist. You do a lot of stuff with this camera, actually. The other thing that's not in here is actually a cord that plugs in right here in this little slot. Sorry guys, I'm trying to do this one hand. The AV slot. And it actually lets you pull the video out of this so you can show it on your TV. Which I'll show you what I'm talking about in a later video with that. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to talk about the camera for a second. Let me change my angle. Sorry if it's a little bit quiet, guys, again with the iPhone. So, original sticker still on there. 14 to 75 hours, 4 recording modes, yada da. Pop the battery in this really fast. I know you're not ever supposed to do that. That could possibly be why there's a scratch in my screen. Or in my lens. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's there. So you just flip this open. As you can see, the laser navigation's right here. So it's recording my wall at this point. So you can zoom in, zoom out. And then you have your simple keys down here like menu. So this is that laser touch. I can use it right here. So I can mess with that. Display. Choose what's on my camera at what time. But right now, if we look on the inside, you got some buttons. This is the select, play, record. And this is mainly why you have the remote, because I can actually take the remote right now. I believe it'll work from over here, yeah. And I can just move to one I want to watch. I'm not sure what I was recording. That's actually my DVR, alright. So fast forward all that normal stuff you can do with your thing, which this also functions as buttons. So if I wanted to, I could tap right there, it'll go forward. Tap right there, it'll stop. I'll go way more in depth with this in another review. Of course, you got your normal navigation buttons up top. You got your zoom out, zoom in, which also works as volume when you're watching a movie. This is how you take your pictures. Of course, the record button. Right there, this little thing above my thumb is actually for switching between your video and your still mode. On this side, all you got is a strap, nothing there. Up here, you got the lens, of course, a small LED, and then right under my thumb is actually where the mini USB connects. This does come with a program. That's the one thing that's not in there is a CD. I didn't use it because it is a very old kind of program, kind of style program. As you can see on the bottom, the battery actually has kind of died. Or not the battery clip has kind of died. It's not there anymore. Micro SD slot. You have your normal connection to any tripod. Of course, you can take all this apart and mess with it if you really wanted to, because the screws are totally exposed. So that's about it for this. I can actually go more in depth with this. I will later on. I do gotta say this is an excellent sorry guys, an excellent camera. I got it from a friend actually for about 20 bucks. It's not a bad deal that I paid. The newer ones are a little bit nicer. They do range about the $200 price range, which isn't bad still. I actually looked at one the other day in Walmart. They have gotten a little bit smaller, different shaped, the same basis pretty much is what they normally have. It is very light. I hate the little cameras that look like they're going to be light and easy to hold for a while, and then you pick them up and they're heavy. Then again, a lot of nice cameras are also heavy. But this is actually a very nice form for your hand. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it to fit. Like my hand just sits on top perfectly, and then I can actually just move the navigation just like that. For YouTube, this works really well. I like it a lot. Minus the scratch in the lens, which does put a... See how you guys can see that little white speck? That's actually a small scratch, but when it shows up on my YouTubes, I didn't set that down if you were going to ask. But, on my YouTubes, there's like this white spot, just like right here. And it's kind of blurry. That's because I believe the kid who owned it before me dropped it. So thanks for watching, guys. That was my little unboxing, kind of little overview of this camera. I will go more in depth with it a little bit later. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.